I was working at an e-learning solutions company, and I found that I really enjoyed the work, but I was working a lot with external stakeholders. So I was trying to find a company where I could work closer with the subject matter experts, but also in an area that I found to be very interesting. So after researching a few places, I found that Optiver was definitely that place. I did a few interviews, one of those interviews being with M, and I found that the people were just really genuine, down to earth, intelligent, and it's been that way ever since, and I'm really enjoying working here.
So I started my career working in corporate companies for a very long time, and was actually approached for a role here at Optiver and knew very little about the company. And I did have a friend as a developer who worked here before, and so was telling me and actually raving about the culture and the people and the types of work that he got to work on. So I was like sold in terms of actually going to give the interview a chance. 5.5 years later, it's been the longest time that I've spent in a company, and I've never regretted it since. It's a great place to work with really smart people, and yeah, I get to work with a great team and work on really interesting stuff every day.
I think not so much weird, but there's been a lot of very interesting challenges. I think because there's so many complex systems at Optiver that just all kind of come together to focus on our business problem. All of the challenges are really interesting, and I've had really great opportunities in working with subject matter experts. And as I said, everyone here is very smart and down to earth and very open to teaching you about what their area is. So I get to learn a lot while working on those challenges.
I think for me, it has been interesting in the fact that Optiver is a very young company, and with that, we breed a lot of our talent in-house as well. And so, me in my role being in leadership development, I think we have very young leaders who get promoted when they're very new to the company, and we get an opportunity to really develop them and grow them and build their capabilities in leadership from a very early age. You get to shape that. I think in itself, that's an interesting problem, because you really have a lot of impact in being able to really help a leader build an engaged team and set the high performance culture that we really want.
I would say definitely take the time to get to know people throughout the business. Everyone is super approachable and friendly, and the more you learn about each of the different business departments and the way that things fit together, the more it will set you up in your career at Optiver. And don't be afraid to make mistakes in the beginning. Everyone is just very welcoming and encouraging, and yeah, I'd say my biggest piece of advice is take the time to get to know the business, and definitely take the time to get to know the people.
My biggest advice would be that feedback is key. So seeking feedback, giving feedback, and learning from other people is critical in stretching yourself to be better and learning as much as you can. Obviously, you will be thrown in the deep end here, being exposed to such having autonomy to kind of work on such big problems and working with such smart people. But I think a big part of that is being able to really think about what have I learned, and how can I then reapply that in new challenges that I face as well. And I think with the mindset of, everything's a learning opportunity is going to be key to someone's success.